Okay, I am live on both Twitch and YouTube. Welcome back, guys. So, it is back after a 1-week break, but I will be returning to Ace Attorney today. Obviously, last week I gave it a miss because from Monday and Tuesday last week I was staying at my mum's. So there was no Ace Attorney last week, but it is back and I am looking forward to getting stuck back into what is a very magic themed case. I'm just gonna activate my YouTube overlay for my chat. There we go. Right. So I'm trying to think of more of an intro I can give really, but well, I'll detail the case a little bit. So we are currently trying to defend Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's very own adopted daughter, because Trucy has been accused of murdering a fellow magician who was performing in the show that Trucy started. And that fellow magician that was murdered is also a member of the same troupe that Trucy is in, the Gramarye troupe. So yeah, there is a bit of a personal link, and it should be a very big case in terms of character development for Trucy, and it'll also be fun with all the magical references. And if you're into magic, this case basically is going to be your cup of tea. So yeah, let's jump in. Okay. Hi Francisco on YouTube, welcome in. So where am I up to now? Let's see, look at history. Oh yeah, okay, so we need to talk to Roger Rettins, who is this guy who is on the stage, because we need to figure out why he is on the stage and investigating the crime scene. Excuse me, are you connected to the show? What, you two got a couple more headaches for me to handle? I got my hands full as it is. Hey, I remember this guy. Hey, you there. What the heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in. Me, for crying out loud. Oh, Mr. Rettins, there was an accident during the show. An accident? Great, just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into the program? It's that man who was going off at the staff in front of the theater. Hi Ibrahim. I mean, the main thing is that you're here. But welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I hope you had a good weekend. I ain't never seen you guys before. If I had to guess, I'd say you're not production staff. What's that I spy with my little eye? An attorney's badge? Well, how do you do? I didn't know you fine folks were lawyers. My business card, if you would. Charmed to make your acquaintance, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. So you're from the TV station, I take it? Sharp as a tack, you are. I'm the producer of this TV special. All my idea, by the way. I'm Apollo Justice, Trucy Wright's defense attorney. Trucy Wright's... huh? Whoa, that's a lot of money he's fanning around. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? How about you open with that tidbit next time, champ? Okay. What happened to the schmoozy Magoo bit? I'm Roger Rettins. Hold the applause and no autographs, kids. I'm on the clock. Apollo, this guy looks really familiar, but I can't quite... Really, kid? Then try this on for size. Hang loose, baby. hang loose, baby. Oh! Apollo! It's the Ratings Raja from Take Two TV. He's huge, crazy huge, like a real famous producer. Really? I've never heard of him. Seriously, man? What kind of cave did you crawl out of? Roger Rettins, the Ratings Raja, titan of the TV screen. Still not ringing a bell? You ain't seen my hit Saturday night talk show at 8 PM Eastern, 7 PM Central? No, I can't say that I have. You're blowing my mind, kid. You even know what a TV is? Say it with me. Television. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident? No. What kind of comeback is that? Grow some backbone, kid. I basically lobbed that one at you. Now hit me with your best barb. Viewers will love it. Come on, you gotta sell it. Sell what? Say something funny for the nice people at home. Go on, hit me with your best shot. My best shot? We're rolling here. Hurry up before they change the channel. Chop chop. Okay, here goes. Talk to the hand. Kapow. I think that one fell a bit flat. Kapow? Really? And why are you pointing all dramatically like we're in court? I don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do. Ha ha ha. Ibrahim, today was a good day. Got my kameez shalwar outfit finally stitched. It's looking real good. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I did see the pictures of the outfit you were gonna go for, or at least the kind of fabric. So yeah, I'm glad it's coming up great, and I'm sure you're gonna have a great time at your event. Haha. Heh. Apollo. Oof, that's going in the cringe reel for sure. Cringe. I think we can all agree that was a mistake. Ugh, if I choked any harder, I'd need the Heimlich maneuver. I blame myself, really. Should've known better than to waste good film on a nobody. So, you wanted an exclusive or what? Okay, let's talk to Roger Rettins about himself. Today's magic show was being broadcast live on TV, wasn't it? And you were the producer, right? That's right, Rising Magic Star versus Old School Gramarye. It was gonna be wild. You were gonna have viewers vote for their favorite magician during the show, and the loser would have had a really embarrassing prank done to them. It was gold, I tell ya. Guaranteed ratings. I don't know, it sounds kinda tacky if you ask me. I'm telling you, man, modern viewers eat this stuff up with a spoon. Trust me. All we gotta do is serve it up nice and hot. A feast for the eyes. More like junk food for the brain. But that little brat had to go and ruin everything with that accident of hers. You have any idea how many times they dragged me over here to prepare for today? He must know this theater pretty well if he came by that often. Ooh, that gives me an idea. How about this? Mad mindscape of a magical murderess. Closest comrades come clean. Tell me, has Trucy always shown signs of being unhinged? How dare he? Oh my god. When could you tell she was about ready to snap? This guy's cruising for a bruising, Apollo. As long as you don't get caught on camera. Truth be told, I'm not surprised about the way things turned out. Magicians are pretty much the dregs of society, am I right? Yeah, I was laughing at that a little bit ago. He is fanning himself with money. If that doesn't tell you this guy is greedy and a bit petty, then I don't know what does. The outfit is also... The outfit and the whole get-up itself is pretty in your face as well. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, now we're gonna ask him about the incident. What were you doing at the time of the incident? Shooting a show in the station studio. We had a whole bunch of girls in bikinis wrestle each other for the camera. That sounds like WWE in like the early noughties. So, you didn't see the accident as it actually happened? That's right. That's why I was shocked when I first got here. I can tell he also wipes his tears with money. Now that's the kind of depression we all want. True. Yeah, I imagine being depressed with a lot of money is better than being depressed and broke. So, yeah, this guy does have the better end of the stick. So he didn't hear about the accident until he arrived, huh? I'm guessing what you really want to know is whether or not I have an alibi, am I right? My staff at the TV studio can vouch for me. Why not go there and ask him yourself? You can give him my card and they'll let you in. So you have an alibi, huh? Good to know. Magicians! Let's ask him about magicians. Magicians are all a bunch of good-for-nothings if you ask me. Con artists and thieves is what they are. They trick people and take their money. Coming from you, that's rich, pal. Magic tricks aren't the same as con jobs, you know. That's right, the people watching never feel like they've been cheated. Lawyers spout hypocritical nonsense. Big surprise there, lol. And post. Did he just post about us in real time? Those Gramarys are all criminals. It's in their blood. Trucy Wright ain't no different. That girl is no good. She may look all sweet and innocent, but she's a stone-cold killer. Don't you dare talk about Trucy like that. You don't know the first thing about her. You won't find a sweeter, harder-working girl anywhere, period. Haha, she's got the wool pulled over your eyes, I see. What in the world are you talking about? You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Gramarye magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes. Does he have a grudge against Trucy? Or maybe against all of true Gramarye? TV is a window to the truth. It's not like that magic stuff or the streetwise charlatans that perform it. It's a shame, a crying shame, I tell ya. What was supposed to be a fun, light-hearted program turned into this sorry affair. I'll have to sell it to news outlets all over the world if I'm gonna make my money back. Trucy Wright will make her debut alright, not as a magician, but as a criminal. But what? It's my duty to report it. Can't let a tragedy like this happen again now, can I? Even if she gets off somehow, I'll make sure she never walks the streets again. We won't let that happen. We won't let you do that to her. We're going to prove her innocence in court. Listen to you acting all high and mighty. You're just another money grubber. I know how you lawyers do things. You'll stop at nothing to win. I beg your pardon? If you win your trials, you get fat stacks, right? Ibrahim, don't promote your channel here, Nightbot. This is Georgia's turf. Yeah. Georgia or G-Dog's turf. I don't really have a preference on what people call me. I mean, G-Dog is more my Twitch name, but it's getting to the point now where I've had online friends on Twitch for so many years that some of them have just started calling me by my real name. So, yeah. But yeah, Nightbot, buzz off. This is my turf. Before you even get to court, my expose is gonna take you down. Not if I have anything to say about it. Well, gotta get back to the station. Hang loose, baby. Yeah, I'll get round to it eventually, Ibrahim. I just got to... Well, one, I have to be in the mood to watch a movie. And two... I'm watching a lot of things at the minute right now anyway, like a lot of anime, and I'm still working my way through The Boys. I think I'm almost finished with season 3. I got past the whole hero-gasm part, and I'm trying to remember what happened in the last episode. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think I just watched the hero-gasm episode, and I don't think I've seen anything after that. I'm on episode 8 of season 3. So yeah, so I'm watching anime, I'm watching The Boys. It's kind of hard to find time to watch movies when I'm already watching so many TV shows. Like, they made its sequel just 3 months after release of first one, and people thought it might not be as good as the first one, but it totally outperformed it. Yeah, I love that when people are like, when people immediately assume that, oh, the sequel's not going to be as good, and then it ends up outperforming the original. It kind of makes me think like, yeah, take that, haters. This movie is better than you thought it was. Now go and watch it. Or you don't have taste. Okay, we're done with the stage, so let's go somewhere else. I still wish we could check out that understage passage, but what else can we investigate right now? Okay, what can we investigate right now? They really caught lightning in a ball 2 times, just 3. Wait, they brought the sequel out 3 months after the first one? Whoa. That studio must have been working hard. That or Duranda, the first one, was that popular that the studio were like, oh, okay, we need to get a sequel out like right now. Oh, okay, we need to go to the dressing room. So let's do that. Perfect time to have a drink of my H2O. The dressing room looks just the way it did before the incident. All these items look kind of lonely without their owners. We have to find Trucy's notebook for her. Let's see, she said it would be in her blue handbag on the table, right? We should see what else we can check out while we're here. So let's examine the dressing room. Okay, so, ooh. Well, I see a bag, but I also see something else of interest. So, what's this that belongs to Bonnie? What's this? A script of the show? It says Bonnie, so it must belong to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. So 9:30 AM, Mr. Reyes transforms into a dragon, Trucy's hat trick, Bonnie's teleportation trick, and Trucy's escape trick at 10:20 AM. 11 AM, Mr. Roos's fire trick. This will be Mr. Reyes's fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. And Apollo says, you and I got to see the first 2 parts up to the end of the 10:20 AM segment. Ibrahim, the word is that they trusted their judgment that the movie would be loved by the people, so they had shot its sequel 70% before the release of the first one. I do like that, where movie studios are that confident about a movie that they're already filming the sequel like back to back. It's like how I think Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame were both shot back to back, if I remember rightly. So that was a more Americanized example of a movie already absolutely having a sequel, so why wait to film it, just do it back to back. That must have been so exhausting though, because a lot happens in those 2 movies. Yeah, I do like that when movie studios, and I don't see it happen as much with TV shows though. It seems like more a movie thing. Like, I've never heard of TV show seasons being filmed back to back. Yeah, because they cancelled the show after the incident. Hey, there's a note about the fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. Come to think of it, when Mr. Reyes turned into a dragon, it breathed fire, didn't it? Coin tricks and fire tricks were Mr. Reyes' specialties. Maybe they had some big finale planned, where Mr. Reyes and Trucy would face off in a grand magical showdown after his revival. So, the show script. Oh, poor Bonnie, we stole her show script. Hopefully she doesn't ever want it back. Okay, so what else have we got in here? We've got poster of the Gramarys. That might be of use. Trucy put some posters up, I see. Oh, here's one of Troupe Gramarye. Troupe Gramarye, magical menagerie, huh? Looks like a bunch of folks dressed in outfits a bit too gaudy for their age, if you ask me. But isn't that pretty much how all the best magicians dress? Was Troupe Gramarye really such a big deal back in the day? I guess so. Everybody in the country knew them back then. They had great tricks, like making a building disappear or escaping a safe drop from a helicopter. Wow, I was in Europe at the time, so I had no idea. You know what's funny? Most of the actors in Duranda were actually known for being main characters of rom-com movies. Now they brought them together and got them doing psychotic characters. That is crazy. That it just goes to show the range of some actors. Some actors can do that, where at the start of the year you might see them in like a rom-com, and then by the end of the year they'll be in like the biggest action flick ever. Yeah, it is crazy how multi-talented some actors can be in different genres. I think that's pretty common though as well, because actors don't really like to be always cast in the same kind of movies. They do like to change it up, because they might think, oh, I've been in a few action flicks right now, maybe I should audition for a comedy, something more light-hearted. So I bet it does make a nice change for an actor to have that different role and to be able to play a completely different character. I used to see them a lot on TV. I think it was back when I was in junior high. The one in black was the original leader of Troupe Gramarye, Trucy's grandfather. The performances are done so good, it would literally terrify you. There's one interrogation scene where they get information out of another spy and it has so much gore. Oh gosh. Yeah. I might like that though. I do love a good tense interrogation scene. I am very into the whole police procedural crime murder mystery kind of genre, and like the tropes that appear in that genre, like interrogations or figuring out who killed somebody. Yeah, I guess it comes from the fact that all my life I've been exposed to and watched so many police and crime shows, like whether it's NCIS or CSI, or more British shows like Line of Duty. I am a big fan of like crime dramas and interrogations and police tropes like that. The guy who's interrogating strips the spy's face off to such a degree that the facial bones become visible and he's still alive and screaming. That happens in The Boys as well, because Kimiko does that to one of the Russians, I think, when she goes into that Russian bar, and yeah, I think she just like straight up pulls someone's face off. That was I watched that scene in The Boys where Kimiko does that to someone's face, and I'm just like, ugh. Like, shocked, but also like, dang, this girl is badass. Oh, and look, there's Mr. Reyes. So, this poster's from back when he was a member of Troupe Gramarye, huh? Trucy said he left the troupe after he was injured during a show or something, right? Okay, the 13-year-old poster is in our court record. There is also... Ooh, there is a rather big case over here. Look at all this stuff. I bet it belongs to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Does she really need all of that? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen so much makeup. The main character, who's also a spy, is also there pretending to be on the side of interrogator, and he's witnessing one of his partners getting interrogated like that, and he can do nothing about it. Oh, I love when there's like a double agent, as they're often called, in a scene, and you just see them trying so hard not to break their cover. You just see their face kind of like squirming, like, I love that kind of tension in a TV show or a movie. Those things are the natural accumulation of 2 years of work, and they're all necessary. Really? Instant noodles and crackers? Of course, I need those for when I have to stay at the office all night prepping a case. And the comic books too? Oh, of course I need those too. Manga these days are super realistic and informative. I need them for research. Aha, I see. So you need to research street fighting and the funnies, do you? That was some of the flavor dialogue that is very, very common in Phoenix Wright games. Okay, I think this is the bag that Trucy wants us to look in. Oh, here's that handbag Trucy was talking about. I feel a little funny about digging around in a girl's purse. I guess it's okay to open it. After all, she did ask us to. But not you, Apollo. Let me do it. Let's see. Huh? No, not this. What's this? Oh wow, she has... Oh, Trucy, you are bad. What is it? I want to see too. That's funny. She said it was a black notebook, right? But there's nothing like that in here. Maybe Trucy was wrong about where she left it. Let's keep looking around for it. Huh, so the black notebook that Trucy has sent us here to look for isn't in the place where she thought it was. Ooh, who are those flowers from? Oh, these are from Prosecutor Gavin. Roses, huh? How like him. Pretentious. They might be pretentious, but you know what? He makes it work. Apollo, I've noticed this for a while now, but you get awfully prickly when it comes to Prosecutor Gavin. You think so? I mean, don't hate him just because he's beautiful. That's not it at all. Athena clearly has a bit of a thing for Prosecutor Gavin. Okay. Let's see. What else can we look at? Ooh, the bunnies. Oh, look at the adorable little bunnies. Rabbits, huh? I used to have a pet rabbit. Really? You? Hahaha, you sure don't look the type. What do you mean? What's wrong with me having a pet rabbit? Ooh, okay. I appreciate that you're not spoiling anything for me. Aren't people who have rabbits as pets usually the quiet, sensitive type? Well, pardon me for being so loud and insensitive. Poor Apollo, he's being judged so hard. What else can we look at? There is a bed. It's a dove. Trucy must use it in one of her tricks. Yeah. There's another bird cage next to it. I wonder what's in that one. Cuckoo-choo! What in the world was that? I don't even know. Okay, what else can we look at? What is that? Look at all these costumes. I bet they're all Trucy's. Ooh, could you tell by the scent? Are you like some kind of bloodhound or something? I'm her assistant, not her pet. So, I think we've nearly explored everything. What's over here? I say we take a look through Mr. Race's things too. Hey, is that a notebook sticking out from behind his briefcase? You're right, it's practically screaming, over here, look at me. Do you think it could be... Oh wow, Athena! Our hunch was right, it's Trucy's notebook. So, the main character, Spy, his cover is blown at the worst possible time. He's driving the mob boss, so 3 guys in the car with him. And as soon as the mob boss figures out, they all start fighting in the car while the car is going 200 kilometers per hour. Oh, I love a good, oh, that sounds right up my alley in terms of intense action. Especially if it involves being in a car. Yeah, that's the kind of thing. It sounds like Fast and Furious, but like Hindi, kind of. What's it doing mixed in with Mr. Race's stuff? Good question. Okay, Trucy's notebook has been found, but weirdly, it was mixed in with Mr. Race's belongings. It's locked. I guess that means we can't read it. I wonder what kinds of secrets are in there to make her want to lock it. A girl her age needs her privacy. Besides, everybody has a secret or two they don't want others to know about. If there's anything in there about kisses or crushes, I think Mr. Right would cry. Well, we've examined just about everything, I think. Looking through other people's stuff is so thrilling. Like I'm doing something naughty. I know what you mean. Just don't go poking around in my things at the office. Why? What do you have to hide? I don't think I like how her eyes lit up all of a sudden. Anyway, we better get this notebook to Trucy. Oh. I saw you, you know. Oh, it's you, the bunny assistant from the show, right? What? Oh, yes, that's right. My name is Bonnie DeFam. I remember her talking to us earlier. Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today. And what do you mean by that exactly? Hehe. Oh, nothing. Now if you'll excuse me. She said some pretty strange things then. I saw you take it. You took something from our dressing room. Oh Bonnie, that teleportation trick you did was amazing. Fantastic. What? Oh, thank you. So he's fighting 3 guys who also have an upper hand because they're sitting behind him and he's focused on driving. The 3 guys have blades and guns too, while the spy driver is unarmed. Well, yeah, because he can't be armed and driving. I mean, that might be a thing in video games where somehow you can drive a car and still shoot at enemies, but yeah, it's a bit harder to do that in a movie. What other kinds of magic tricks can you do? Me? Oh, well, how about this? Oh, she made a bunny appear. Splendido! Athena, I think Bonnie's trying to say something to us. She is. Thank you, Mr. Thief. Thief? I saw you. I saw you take that notebook. Please don't take things from our dressing room. Huh? Bonnie clearly doesn't know that Trucy asked us to come here. Guess that means she really saw us, huh? I bet this looks pretty bad. If you return what you stole right now, I won't call the police. Oh boy. You've got it all wrong. We're Trucy's lawyers. She asked us to bring the notebook to her. Trucy's lawyers? Oh, I'm so sorry I called you thieves. If you really thought we were thieves, why were you still doing magic tricks for us? I can't help it. Whenever anybody asks, I just can't bring myself to refuse. Does that mean she's a real people person or that she aims to please a little too hard? In that case, can you tell us the secret to your teleportation trick? Well, I don't know if I should. Oh, if I keep up the pressure, she just might tell us. I've been dying to know. Leave the poor girl alone. Are you investigating the case? Yes, that's right. I'm Trucy's biggest fan. I just love her to bits. I'd do anything to help her. We appreciate that. In that case, would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Here, time to question Bonnie. So let's ask her about herself. You're a magician, right, Bonnie? That's right. My specialties are teleportation and this little trick right here. The bunny trick. You already let the bunny out. Yeah, clearly she doesn't have unlimited bunnies. Well, looks like Mr. Bunny's in a bad mood right now. Or that she messed up. You said you are a big fan of Trucy's, right? Oh yeah, I look up to her more than anyone else in the whole world. What about her makes you respect her so much? She's just incredible. Not only is she extremely talented, but she's so cool under pressure and always manages to keep a smile on her face. In spite of all that talent, she still works harder than anybody I know. You couldn't ask for more out of a magician. I'm sensing a shift into hyper fangirl drive. I love the unique way she does her tricks and how she charms the audience. She's rambling. And that's why I think Trucy is top class, a real first-rate magician. I see. I think we have a pretty good idea of how much you adore her now. Oh, was I talking too much? I'm so sorry. I better be careful about when and how I ask her about Trucy. Anyway, that's why I'll do anything at all to help Trucy. Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you just have to prove her innocence. Don't worry, I plan to do just that. I wish Trucy could see that she has people like Bonnie in her corner, rooting for her. And now let's ask Bonnie about the show. And the action is done very realistic and grounded because our main character isn't even a very skilled militant. He was good with guns, but now he's being put in a situation where he can't use them. Oh no. So, let me guess, the character that can't use the guns isn't very happy about that. You were in the magic show, right? That's right. I take it you saw my teleportation trick? Yes, it was just wonderful. You moved from one place to another in the blink of an eye. I admit it was pretty amazing. I have no idea how you transported yourself over such distance in a split second. It must be so fun to be able to do a trick like that. Teleportation looks so cool. It's like a superpower or something. Yeah, my trick is turning some heads in the magic world right now. They're calling it new miraculous magic. Some even say it's a real deal. Hehe. Real magic, huh? I know there must be an explanation, but it sure does look real. I just have to figure that trick out. I want to do it myself. Oh, you'll never figure it out. I always perform it perfectly. Oh, Apollo's bracelet reacted. I think she's lying about that. This feeling looks to me like Bonnie is hiding something. Okay, time to perceive. So let's see. I think her tell is probably gonna involve her hat. Yep. Something is peeking out from underneath her hat.
Gotcha.
Ah! Why are you yelling at me? Did I get it wrong? Maybe I needed to point it more on the actual bottom of her hat. Maybe. Yeah, let's try that again. I think I was in the right area, maybe I just wasn't accurate enough. So... Or maybe I need to be... Yeah.
Gotcha.
There we go. Yeah, I needed to be a little bit lower. Is where I put the eye. Bonnie, when you said perform it perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your hat a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath. Oop! Did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time? Of course, I definitely got that part right. What do you mean, that part? Oops! Wait a minute, are you saying that you picked the wrong career, didn't switch swords, messed up Trucy's escape? I'm gonna go with messed up Trucy's escape. You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly, but what about Trucy's escape trick after that? Did you make some kind of mistake during that? Oh, well, did you? You see, did you or didn't you? Eep! I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. I made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. I'm sorry I lied. Phew, I feel like I pulled off a magic trick of my own just trying to get that out of her. Yay, figured that out. So now let's get the truth from her about the show. So you made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. Yeah, I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see, but I made a huge goof. So, did Trucy explain to you how the escape trick works? Yes, she knew we need to know for our investigation, so she shared the secret. Let's see. After Trucy escaped from the coffin down into the understage passage, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up to the catwalk by a winch. Trucy would then pop up on stage through a trapdoor. I was operating Mr. Hat at the time, but I flubbed up where I was supposed to have him stand. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin, but I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident. That matches up with what we saw during the show. Huh? But then, doesn't that mean Trucy would have ended up popping up on the side opposite to Mr. Hat? Yes, she would have if she hadn't done some quick thinking on her feet. She managed to pop up on the right-hand side of the coffin for me, so the audience never even knew a mistake had been made. Way to go, Trucy! But my mistake caused her so much trouble. I think I better ask Trucy about this later, too. Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the understage passage. Would that be alright? Oh yes, by all means. Anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you. Hey, there you are. You got a minute? Oh, Mr. Rettins. Yes, of course. Not you, Bunny. The lawyers, they're the ones I want to see. You have business with us. I hear you two are from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true? Yes, that's right. This is for you then. Hang loose, baby. A contract between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party. If through the fault of the second party, the show must be cancelled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party. This is a $3 million? Yeah, that's more like it. That shock reaction, the dopey expression. You make a great comedian. Really? I know. I'll put you on my show. We'll get one of those cartoon anvils to fall on your head. Wait a minute. Is this for one of those hidden camera prank shows? You wish. That's an official contract. See for yourselves. You're the lawyers after all. You should know one when you see one, right? Hang on, let me drag my mini feed out. I'm Aggression, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Hello. I'm good, thank you. He's right, it's all signed and everything. You better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes me in full. Are you kidding me? The Write Anything agency doesn't have that kind of money. Then I guess you're gonna have to go fishing for some. I can see it now. Craziest catch, legend of the seasick lawyers. Hehehe. Fishing on the high seas? No thanks, I can't even swim. Objection! What kind of ridiculous, low-down, unfair, one-sided contract is this? My stream is going good, thank you. Hey now, there's nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. It's got her signature on it, see? My boys have gotta see the stupid look on your faces. It's priceless. And post. I'm getting responses already. It's gonna go viral. No, how could he? Bye-bye, reputation. Yeah, I stream 6 days a week, so Monday to Friday and then Sunday. So I do have a very set in stone schedule, and I stream a variety of games as well. So the contract has been added to the court record. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. I'm gonna drive Troupe Gramarye and everybody associated with it into the ground. Serves you right for getting involved with the Gramaryes. What's this grudge you have against the Gramaryes anyway? Huh? What are you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, champ. Come on, Bonnie. We have more filming to do. Oh, yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. No, I'm good, thank you. How ironic. Literally, as I'm going through the part about a sketchy contract in the game, I'm getting hounded by artists on Twitch that are probably gonna scam me if I try and join up with them. Same old, same old. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the understage passage for you later. Later, lawyers. Hang loose, baby. Why would Trucy sign a contract like this? And why did all of this have to happen when Mr. Wright isn't here? We'll have to come back to the understage later. Let's go hear Trucy's side of the story. Good thinking. We can't let you hit the high seas just yet. There must be something we can do. We can't let the ratings Raja get his way. So... Right, so... Yeah, I think... Yeah, so we need to go to the detention center and give Trucy her notebook back. Three, two, one, ta-da! Wow, now you made my handcuffs disappear. How did you do that? She's doing magic tricks for the guard? Now, should I try making you disappear next, Mr. Guard? Can you do that? Ooh, yes please. This is so exciting. We should probably stop her before there's another incident. Trucy. Oh, hi Polly. Hi Athena. We have some more questions for you. Judging by the look on your faces, it must be about something big. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Things have gotten a little sticky. Oh, and I have to remember to give her that thing she asked for too. So let's ask her about the contract. Trucy, do you remember this contract? Yes, I signed it before I went on stage. What about this liability for compensation article here? Liability for compensation? What are you talking about? Let me see that. What? $3 million? Before I forget, I'm gonna hydrate. There we go. Just as I suspected, she didn't know about that part. I've never seen this article, and I read the whole contract from top to bottom. Yeah, I didn't think you'd miss such a big thing. But there's your signature, so what's going on? Maybe there was some kind of trick involved? You know, like when I signed it. In other words, you think there might be some foul play afoot? And I'm willing to bet that the ratings Raja is the one behind it. Okay, now let's talk to Trucy about Bonnie's mistake. Bonnie told us about the mistake she made on stage. Oh, you mean with where Mr. had been placed? Even I was at a loss about what to do for a second there. So, how did you fix the problem? Well, I was down in the understage passage when I found out. I had to work my butt off to fix it, let me tell you. After I escaped from the coffin and went down into the understage passage, I got a signal from Bonnie saying she made a mistake with Mr. Hat's poisoning. No joke, I was freaking out. After all, I had to be back up on stage in a few short minutes. Magical girl Trucy Wright was faced with an unprecedented crisis beneath the stage. Would this spell the end for Trucy in Gramarye land? And then what happened? Athena's totally hooked. I was supposed to get back up to the stage through trapdoor number 1 on the left, using a platform that can be raised and lowered called a stage lift. There was a stage lift ready and waiting in the lower position under trapdoor number 1. But Mr. had been placed on the right above trapdoor 2 by mistake. There was already another stage lift under trapdoor 2, but it was in the raised position since we hadn't planned on using it. Okay, so how did you get back up onto the stage? Why? Through brute strength. I couldn't lower stage lift 2 by myself, so I pushed it back and out of the way. Then I moved the lower stage lift number 1 into place under trapdoor 2. This thing is heavy. I wish I could have moved it with magic. Unfortunately, my magic is useless under the stage. The understage is a dark abyss that drains magicians of all their powers. I can see why it's called the Abyss. I never knew it could take so much out of you. That's just how it goes in the real world. Illusions are created by the blood, sweat, and tears of those behind the scenes. Wow, I learned so much just now. Trucy, have you told anybody else about all this? Nope, nobody. It sounds like some critical information. I better make a note of it. Okay, Trucy's statement has been added to the court record. And now we are going to present Trucy's notebook and give it back to her. Here you go, Trucy. Here's your notebook back. Oh great, thank you very much. So what's written in there anyway? It looks like it's full of secrets or something. That's because it is. It was originally my granddaddy Magnifique Gramarye's notebook. He used it like a diary and as a place to jot down ideas for new magic tricks, some of which only members of Troupe Gramarye have ever laid eyes on. Wow, this notebook is a really big deal then. Yes, that's why it's always kept under lock and key. I bet a magician would do just about anything to get their hands on that notebook. And we found it mixed in with Mr. Reyes' belongings. Could he really have been trying to steal it? The Troupe Gramarye creed is also written inside. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. That creed was passed down to me from my daddy, as his daddy passed it down to him. It's true that Trucy always keeps a smile on her face. I guess it's due in part to her family creed. So, the Gramarye notebook has been updated in the court record. The Troupe Gramarye creed, a true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, is written inside. Trucy, I want to talk to you about where we found the notebook. Okay, so now we're gonna tell Trucy that it was in Mr. Reyes' belongings. We found this notebook mixed in with Mr. Reyes' belongings. What? Do you think he might have been trying to steal it? No way! I can't believe it! The great Mr. Reyes would never do such a thing. But would it be so far-fetched if he was after Troupe Gramarye's secret tricks? It makes for a pretty compelling motive to take the notebook. In any case, we better focus on doing something about this contract for now. Trucy signed it in her dressing room, right? And we better do a little more investigating there. I'm so sorry to put the two of you through all of this. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. There's gotta be some kind of mistake. If you need me to, I'm willing to take drastic measures. With my magic. You're not planning on pulling some magical money out of there, are you? No, my magic panties are much better at making things disappear than appear. You might want to know what she's planning to make disappear. Apollo, we have to do something. Anything to fix this. I agree. Let's check out the dressing room again for starters. Okay, and we should finally check out the understage passage too. The abyss? Then you'll have to go through the backstage area. Be careful down there. So, we have talked to Trucy. So let's see what's next on the agenda. So we're gonna investigate the understage passage. So to do that, we need to move to the stage. Ooh, Emma's there. Let's see, we should be able to get to the understage passage from backstage. Hopefully Bonnie unlocked the door for us like she said she would. So let's examine, and we're gonna need to... There we go, so... So, yeah, let's go backstage. There we go, and now to the understage. The door's unlocked. Thank you, Bonnie. Well, Athena, here we go. Oh god, there's a rat. There's a rat on the floor. It sure is dark and dusty down here. The Abyss, the magical underworld. And look, there's a denizen of the Abyss now. A fearsome beast with long sharp fangs, ready to prey on unsuspecting souls. Huh? What are you? Oh, you mean that tiny little rat over there? No, I mean that fearsome beast over there. I take it you don't like rodents. So let's examine. So we're gonna start with the text on the wall. I'm gonna make it big someday too. Just you wait and see. Well, what's that all about? My guess is it's the soulful cry of some poor assistant made to toil here in the darkness. And who would know about the soulful cry of a bitter assistant better than you, right? You really understand the writer's feelings of despair and frustration. Sadly, yes. Yes, I do. You really shouldn't scribble on the walls, you know, Apollo. It wasn't me. And now let's look at the sword. This sword is the exact same design as the murder weapon. Wait, what's this? Hiya! Ow, what are you doing? That hurts. I think I'm bleeding out. Oh, stop being such drama queen. It's only rubber. Hey, you're right. So this must be the sword Trucy used during the trick. After the incident, someone must have switched the rubber sword with the real one on stage. And maybe that's when they brought the rubber sword here. So the sword stand has been added to the court record. Contains the rubber sword Trucy says she swapped in the trick. There is a top hat here. Look at all these props. Hey, there's something in this hat. A dove, cards, a juice box and some snacks. Looks like somebody planned to have a little treat in the middle of the show. Maybe Bonnie, because that looks like a hat she might carry around with her. Okay, let's look at the stage lifts. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. It looks like this crank lowers the platform. But Trucy said it's impossible for one person to do it alone. That sounds like a challenge. Now I want to try it. Hurrah! Athena clearly failed. It's probably just broken. Or you could just take people at their word. If I'm reading this room right, this must be the stage lift Trucy moved during the show. Originally it was there where stage lift 1 is now. So the stage lift 2 has been added to the court record. So now let's examine the other stage lift. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. Trucy moved this one here. I guess it used to be where that yellow tape is. How in the world did she manage to move this huge thing? It couldn't have been easy for her. She's pretty petite. But I bet it'd be easy for you. Just what are you implying? That's it, chump. You're looking at microaggressions later. And now let's look at the red tape on the floor. What's this glowy stuff? Oh, it's glow-in-the-dark tape. Hey, this must be what I saw through that secret door in the bottom of the coffin. But who put it here and why? It's probably a marker of some sort since it's so dark down here. Sounds about right. Maybe it's meant to mark which ladder to climb. What else have we got? We've got the ladders. This ladder goes up to the ceiling. I wonder what's just above. Apollo? Alright, fine, I'll climb the ladder. Why does it always have to be ladders? Haha, where am I? It's pitch black and cramped too. You know what I think? I think you're in that coffin we saw backstage. So that's where this ladder leads. But I still don't get what that coffin was for. And now let's see where this ladder leads. This ladder goes up to the ceiling, so I guess it leads to one of the trapdoors on stage. Trucy must have used this ladder when she escaped from the coffin. Why don't we climb up there and see if I'm correct? Poor Apollo, why is it always him that does the climbing? It's not so high, you'll be fine, right? Huh? Why me? You make a young lady wearing a skirt climb a ladder. Fine, I'm going. Ah, the lights, it burns. How? Rainbow, right? I can now confirm that the ladder does indeed lead up to the stage. Well, that tasty bit of info was definitely worth risking life and limb for. Well done. Hold on, Apollo. I hear voices. Quick, hide. Huh? Ow, quit shoving. Hurry up and get down there. Yow, my arm doesn't bend that way. What the heck, Athena? Shh, look. Ooh, Bonnie's here. It's so much work pretending to be cute and sweet. Isn't that Bonnie? Hey, Bunny, wait for me. And the ratings, Raja? What did we have to hide for, Athena? Because I heard something funny. There was something off in their voices. Oh, right. Athena's super sensitive hearing. Those lawyers are poking around trying to stir up trouble. Should I be worried? Relax, I didn't say anything to the police and I won't say anything to them either. You better not, or you're gonna get it. Pow! Right in the kisser. What the? Is it just me or does Bonnie seem kinda different from before? Apollo, shh! I'm sick and tired of this whole investigation. All I want is Trucy's head on a platter. Hehe, leave everything to me, babe. Don't forget the power of mass media. TV can accomplish anything. I'll make sure Trucy gets much worse than a guilty verdict. Oof, I can't wait to see that girl crying and begging for mercy. You really hate Trucy, don't you, Bunny? I hate her. I loathe her. I can't stand that Trucy right. Just because she's a little good at magic, she thinks she's all that. So this is exactly what that sniveling brat deserves. Hey, what the heck? If you mess this up, you're gonna really be sorry. You hear me? I'll crush you flat. Like a cockroach under my foot. Oh, you cute little thing. You're so adorable when you're throwing a fit. Ow, ow, my foot. Can you take a joke? Come on, grab my things. We're leaving. Damn. Oh, leave the hippity hopping way, my little bun bun. Oh my gosh. I think that's a conversation Apollo and Athena wish they'd never eavesdropped on. Well, what was that absolutely revolting scene all about? I guess the entertainment industry attracts all kinds of eccentrics. But that conversation, it set off every red flag in the book. You said it. I smell plot with a capital P-U. Rettins claims he was at the TV station at the time of the incident, and we saw Bonnie on stage ourselves. Hey, Apollo, I have an idea. Why don't we pay Take-Two TV a visit? We can check him on the rating Raj's alibi while we're there. Sounds like a plan. So, up next we are going to... yeah, let's go to Take-Two TV. Yikes, look at this place. There's so much going on at once, it's making my head spin. Take a look at that screen and listen to those hosts. Magical murder, live audience witnesses shocking skewering. 17-year-old magician Trucy Wright. See exclusive unedited footage of the heinous crime, complete and uncut. We can't let them broadcast that. Trucy will get tried in the court of public opinion. Well, I doubt we can stop them from airing it. Another hydration break. There we go. Well, I doubt we can stop them from airing it. But we can prove her innocence in a real court of law. No matter what garbage they report on TV, we can set the record straight at the trial. So let's examine, and we're gonna talk to Yeah, let's look at this place. This must be a video production workstation of some sort. That coffee cup looks awfully familiar. Yeah, that's where Mr. Rettins always sits. He's very hands-on, you know. You'll always find him on the set of his projects. But he was here at the station during the magic show, right? Yeah, well, he had 2 shows going on at once this morning. He had his regular program to oversee here, so he couldn't be at the Penrose. So you can vouch for him that he was here at the station during the magic show? What, like an alibi? Sure can, he was definitely here. Still, after a while he couldn't stand being away from the Penrose, it seems. As soon as his part was over here, he took a taxi to the theatre. But he apparently didn't get there until after the thing had already occurred. Sounds like he has a rock solid alibi. Okay, so is that it, or do we need to... No, okay. Let's talk to the cameraman. Excuse me, we're looking into the incident that happened at the magic show this morning. Oh, that? Yeah, I was the cameraman for that. Can you tell us anything about what you saw? Bonnie was soups adorbs. That's not exactly what I couldn't get enough of her. I filmed her the whole time. Got some primo footage if I do say so myself. I better quit before he decides to share what he intends to do with said footage. And now let's talk to this guy. Pardon me, I know you're busy right now. What are you guys, street? Street? Does that mean people off the street or something? Or Trucy Wright's lawyers? Oh, okay, lawyers, got it. Well, what do you want? He must be really busy. He hasn't even looked this way. We're investigating the incident that occurred at the magic show this morning. And we heard that Roger Rettins was in charge of the program. Yeah, that's right. The guy hates magic, but the show was all his idea. Just between you and me, I think it was Bonnie that egged him on. Egged him on? How so? I saw the 2 of them together, you know, walking along arm in arm. I bet she sweet-talked him into doing the program because she wanted the work. She hasn't been selling very well on her own, apparently. I see. Oh hey, if you're looking into the incident, I guess you want the show footage, right? It's on the disc in my back pocket. If you want it, go ahead and fish it out. Wow, thank you very much. You turned out to be surprisingly helpful. There we go, so we've got the show footage retrieved from the staff member's pocket. A disc with a recording of Trucy's escape trick on it. Well, I guess we got just about everything we can out of this place. Looks like Rettins's alibi is pretty airtight. But if that's true, then who could have killed Mr. Reyes? And now we need to find proof that Trucy's signature was forged. So that is the dressing room. Okay, this is where Trucy signed that contract. Right, and there must have been some kind of trick that was used when she signed it. The question is what kind of trick and how was it done? If some kind of object or tool was used, there still may be a trace of it somewhere, like with the pen or the paper. Well, it's time to find the secret to that trick. Alf Gates, let's do this. So let's check the clipboard. Huh? Hey, take a look at this clipboard. Could you sign this please, ma'am? Sure thing, just the one sheet in this clipboard, right? Isn't this the clipboard Trucy used when she signed the contract? I think you're right, let's give it the once over. So let's examine the clipboard because there's clearly a trick to it. Let's try opening the folder. Okay, so... And now let's look at the clip. This part here holds papers in place. Could this clip have something to do with how they conned her? Ow, it bit me! Only you could get hurt by a clipboard, Athena. I remember. Yeah, the screws. Yeah. Hey, the screw, it's different from the others. Not only that, but I think it's loose. Look, I can move it. Are you sure you should be fooling with it like that, Apollo? Whoa, it came right out. See, I tried to tell you, but would you listen? No. Hey, take a look through the hole, Athena. I think there's something back there. Oh wow, you're right. What is it? There's a hidden compartment. Hey look, the back panel is loose. I think I can take it off. Got it. You're just breaking things left and right today, aren't you? Well look, there's something inside. What is this black sheet of, I want to say paper? Oh, I know, it's carbon paper. You put it between two pieces of paper and it copies what you write onto the bottom one. So when Trucy signed the contract, it was actually another contract underneath. And her signature on the top contract got copied onto the hidden contract. So that's how Trucy was conned. This is that ratings Roger's doing. I just know it. How dare he? You gotta hand it to him though. It couldn't have been easy fooling Trucy. That girl's no slouch. Yeah, but I bet we can use the clipboard as evidence if we ever take this to trial. Ugh, man, my throat is sore. Ugh. So the clipboard has been added to the court record. The clipboard used by Trucy to sign the contract. It was also instrumental in the ratings Raja's dishonest dealings. Looks like we're pretty much done here. Should we go back to the office? We can get a snack and talk over our plan of attack. Sounds good to me. So let's move back to the office. The Write Anything Agency. Well, what in the world? Whoa! What's going on here? All these stickers say repossessed. Who did this? Who's responsible for this? Whoa now, this is a restricted area, champ. No trespassing. Agrees, he, trespassing? But this is our office. You're the one who's trespassing. And he's fanning himself with money again. Enough with the lip, boy. Don't tell me you forgot about your debt. Well, what are you talking about? I'm just abiding by the contract. If the agency can't pay me, I have every right to seize its property, am I right? Just like that. We haven't even had a chance to take this to trial. If you're gonna be mad, shouldn't Trucy be the one you're mad at? Heh, I told you, it serves you right for getting involved with those Gramaryes. Why, you dirty rotten. Okay, let's talk to Roger about the office seizure. What are you going to do with all our stuff? Sell it, of course, every last bit of it. That's why I'm seizing everything. And I'll take this little office of yours too. Is he even gonna sell the floating fork with the pasta on it? That's in the bottom left behind the text box. You think you can just waltz in here and do whatever you want? Indeed I do, unless you write whatever warehouse joker's got 3 million ready. Gotta know then, because I gotta recoup my money somehow. After all, the entire program went south because of Trucy. It's called liability for compensation, and this infantile agency is a liable party. Why, you black-hearted... Hey Apollo, what about the crooked clipboard? It's no good. We don't have any proof that Rettins was behind it. Darn. Hehe, you're gonna have to do better than that, folks. Looks like the famed Mr. Wright left behind nothing but incompetent noobs to run things. No way. He was counting on Mr. Wright to be away for this plan of his. What a two-bit thug. We'll show him. Haha, there's the sugar. That expression is priceless. So, how does it feel to lose the precious office your boss left you in charge of? Grrr. Now, not to rub it in or anything, but I think you should know where you stand right now. Oh man, what now? Here, where we stand. Here, have a gander. The trial of young up-and-coming magician Trucy Wright is scheduled for tomorrow. We're here just outside the office of the suspect, hoping for an exclusive peek inside. What? Is this live? Ah, Apollo, look! There's a sea of reporters outside. Oh, a questionable-looking pair are peeking out the window at this very moment. Our viewers at home can see for themselves their vicious, brutal expressions. Yellow journalism at its finest. The irony of that is Athena's wearing yellow. And that's the way it is. The majority of the public already thinks Trucy is guilty. They saw the whole thing happen with their own eyes during the show's live broadcast. Everybody in the country is against you. No way. No office, no allies. Are you sure you still want to represent that girl? Of course we do. We believe in her innocence. Heh. Go ahead, think what you want. It's a free country. Just know that you'll be the biggest losers in the end. In the meantime, feel free to keep on flopping around like the dying fish you are. Now then, you gotta be out of here by tomorrow. Take in the cozy little office tonight while you still can. Heh. Hang loose, baby. I can't believe we let Mr. Wright's office get placed under seizure. Of all the... This is just ridiculous. Whoa. That was a loud crash. Eek! Look out! Clear out. We don't want murderers here. Someone actually threw something up at the office. Oh my gosh. Hey, if it's a fight you want, I'll take you on. Come on. Yikes, let's get out of here before we get killed too. I can't believe this is happening. We have to do something to protect ourselves and fast. If that's Mr. Wright. Oh no, the worst time for a call. Apollo, I got your messages. How is she? Is Trucy okay? She's not crying, is she? Does she have a lawyer? Mr. Wright, it's all a giant mess. Poor Trucy. And the office. Our office. Apollo? Okay, we better both take a deep breath. Wow, I see. And he's saying you have to be out by tomorrow? I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I wish there was something I could have done. This is quite the mess, isn't it? Even if I left right now, I won't be there in time for the trial tomorrow. I'm sorry, Apollo, but I need you to handle this for me. Of course, we can handle the defense, but the office... It's too soon to give up on that. What do you mean? The contract only addresses Trucy's liability if she causes the show to be cancelled. So you just have to prove in court tomorrow that it wasn't Trucy's fault. Hey, you're right. So everything depends on your winning that trial tomorrow. Trucy's fate and the fate of our office. It's all riding on your shoulders, Apollo. I know. I'll be fine, right? Apollo. I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I can say with absolute confidence that you'll be fine. Really? I've seen you earn victory after victory in some pretty dicey situations, and guide Athena, helping her along her way too. That's why I know you're ready, why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you. I'm fine. Everything will be fine. You can call me anytime if you feel you need to, but I'll be fine on my own, right? Yes, I think so too. I can do this. That's the spirit. Give it your best out there, Apollo. Beep. Well, that was one hell of a pep talk from Mr. Right. What is it, Apollo? What are you smiling about? Who, me? It's nothing. Mr. Right believes in me. I can't let him down. We have to win this trial, Athena. I couldn't agree more, and I'll do everything in my power to help. Our opponent tomorrow? Prosecutor Sadmati, huh? Why now of all times? Still, I don't care who it is. I can't afford to let my guard down for anyone.
Oh, restless, wandering soul of the dead.
There he is. That's our prosecutor. Prosecutor Sadmati.
Prosecutor Sadmati. Oh. Sorry to disturb you, but I figured I should tell you. The lead attorney's been decided. It's Apollo Justice.
Apollo Justice.
And now we are gonna start the trial section. Obviously, I won't finish the trial section today, but I'll be able to make a start on it at least, which is good enough. Right. Yep. I hope everyone is having a great Monday. It doesn't really apply to me, seeing as I'm still looking for work, but it is actually May bank holiday here in the UK today. I don't know whether any other countries celebrate it, but basically at the start of May and at the end of May, we basically have a bank holiday where people get an extra long weekend where they've got an extra day off of work. So I hope anyone else that might be lurking and watching from the UK is having a great bank holiday. And yeah, I've definitely had a busy bank holiday. My future mother-in-law, Sir Fred's mother, came over earlier along with pretty much the rest of his immediate family. So his half brother, his brother, his older sister, his younger sister. Yeah, the house was quite packed earlier. So it was a fun get together there. And even if the half brother, who I've talked about on stream before, was as expected, a little bit chaotic and he was a bit bossy and a bit very fidgety. I am 99% sure that kid has ADHD, there is no doubt about it. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Is Apollo okay? He's been muttering to himself all morning. He's been like that since yesterday. Guess the pressure of today's trial is getting to him. Poor Polly. He's really tearing himself up over all of this. Get it together, Apollo. Yikes, Athena. Well, when did you get here? Try to relax a little bit, will ya? You're getting yourself way too worked up. Yeah, but I'm alright. I'm fine. You know, I did a little digging on this new to Sadmati guy. He's apparently not your run-of-the-mill prosecutor. Oh yeah? What did you find out? Well, they say he wields an incredible power to accurately read a trial's karma and its ultimate fate. What is that supposed to mean? I don't have all the details, but apparently he can foresee how the arguments will go and even lead his opposition. So the defense basically ends up going in whatever direction he has in his head. Man, if this isn't going to be a cakewalk, if that... this isn't going to be a cakewalk if that's true. Emma did say she talked to him for us, though. Here's hoping that went well. In any case, it sounds like he's going to keep us on our toes. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Mr. Wright is putting his faith in me. I can't let him down now. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. There he goes again. It's almost like he's chanting a prayer. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine. If you say so, Apollo. The trial will start momentarily. Is the defense ready? Yes, we're fine. Trucy's fate and the fate of the agency rest on this trial. Sit, Justice. If ever there was a time to shine, it's now. Okay, it's time for day 1 of the court. All rise. Court is now in session for the trial of Trucy Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. And the prosecution? Prosecutor Sadmati? 1,000 pardons. It was rude of me to keep you waiting. I was praying for the victim. Oh, praying. Yes, I see. You're a Karainist monk, correct, prosecutor? Yes, that is correct. I am but a lowly monk from the kingdom of Karain. I beg in advance for the forgiveness and kind patience of everyone here in court. I am unfamiliar with the proceedings of this country and may make many blunders. He seems like such a gentle-mannered soul, doesn't he? I wonder if Emma had a chance to talk with him about Trucy. Now then, Prosecutor Sadmati, your opening statement if you would. Certainly, in the name of the Holy Mother, I vow to guide the victim's soul to a land of eternal peace, known as the Twilight Realm. Now, let the last rites of the victim begin. Nayuta Sadmati, he has really been making a name for himself apparently, but that nickname, Last Rites Prosecutor, I wonder how that will come into play today. The incident took place in the middle of a spectacular magic show. The accused performed a magic trick in which he thrust a sword into a coffin. A coffin from which the body of the victim then spilled out, dead from a fatal stabbing. The victim's name was Man of Mystery, otherwise known as the Great Mr. Reyes. His blood was found on the sword that was used during the magic trick. Sir, the victim's real name was Man of Mystery, obviously a pun on Man of Mystery. His blood was on the murder weapon. So his death was just an unfortunate accident. It is only natural for one to assume as such, Your Honor. However, it was no mere accident, but rather a homicide. The prosecution's position is thus, that this was a murder made to look like an accident. I see. And you believe the crime was committed by the defendant? After a thorough consideration of all possible scenarios, I unfortunately had no other choice but to conclude as much. So that's how it's going to be, huh? I guess Emma couldn't convince him after all. Very well, and now let us hear from the defense. Naturally, we maintain the defendant is innocent, Your Honor. If the defense wouldn't mind, could you please explain your reasoning? My reasoning? Well, I would have to say that my main reason is because I believe in the defendant. I see. So you find it difficult to come up with anything more concrete than that, do you? Want a fine demonstration of the fact that you are indeed a lawyer of putrid mind. Putrid mind? Prosecutor Sadmati? Excuse me, but I don't... Hi, Fred.
Hi, Georgia.
If you don't mind my asking, Prosecutor, what was that you were just chanting? A sutra of the Holy Mother that guides those of tainted soul towards enlightenment. It is a Karainist incantation to awaken the foolish from their fruitless slumber. Fitting for a lawyer who indulges in such fancy as the innocence of the accused. I see. So basically, you're asking the defense to get real. Allow me these few words, defense. It is my duty as a monk to punish sinners and to guide victim souls to the Twilight Realm. Should you show repentance and admit to the accused's guilt now, no harm will come to you. But, should you interfere with my sacred last rites for the victim, then I shall cast you down into the pit of hell, along with Trucy Wright. Now, just wait 1 minute here. Putrid, pit of hell, is that any way to address someone in a court of law? Prosecutor Sadmati, that may be the way you conduct trials in Gramarye. But I would appreciate it if you would refrain from such charged language here. Your Honor, that was but a Karainist sermon for those who have strayed from the path. Harsh words are often necessary to admonish contemptible deviants who cannot see reason. Oh, I see. I didn't realize. I guess they really do hate defense attorneys in Gramarye, huh? Even still, that was way over the top as far as verbal abuse goes. And the trial's only just begun. Well, defense, I suppose the way a prosecutor does things varies by country. Why don't we look at this as a cross-cultural exchange and try to be open-minded about it? What? Bailiff, please bring in the first witness. Oh, it's Emma. Oh no, she's eating her snackoos again. Uh-oh, I thought she said goodbye to the snackoos. Detective Sky, the courtroom is no place for gorging yourself. What's wrong with having a little snack? Girls gotta eat, right? She, seems a little stressed out. Detective Sky, your testimony, please. Yeah, about that. I just want to state for the record that I believe Trucy Wright is innocent. I'm sorry. Detective Sky, this path you seek to follow is misguided. Giving the wrongdoer false hope will only deepen her despair in the end. But I let it go and move on. Acts which go against your duty will earn you divine punishment from the Holy Mother. Oh, she looks so sad. Fine, I don't know about the divine part, but I get the punishment bit loud and clear. I guess Emma got assigned tons of paperwork or something for sticking up for Trucy. She and Prosecutor Sadmati don't seem to get along very well, do they? Shall we continue? The prosecution contends that the accused had a clear motive. The evidence, if you would, Detective Sky. Alright, please take a look at this poster. It's a Troupe Gramarye poster from 13 years ago. Is it just me, or is it a little different from the one in Miss Wright's dressing room? This is a revised version of the poster. This one says cancelled under Mr. Reyes. That's right. Mr. Reyes left the troupe after the first version of the poster was printed. Take a look at Mr. Reyes' right forearm near his elbow. See the big scar there? He apparently got that when he made a mistake while practicing a magic trick. Ouch, that's quite a scar. Because of the accident, Magnifique Gramarye concluded Mr. Reyes was too unskilled. Just before the show was to open, Magnifique announced Mr. Reyes wouldn't be appearing, but in defiance of Magnifique's decision, Mr. Reyes tried to go on stage anyway. This in turn caused Magnifique to oust Mr. Reyes from the troupe on the spot. He kicked Mr. Reyes out? That seems rather extreme. Did he really have to go that far? When it came to magic, Troupe Gramarye was so passionate, or should I say extreme about it, that it caused problems for them from time to time. Yes, they even caused this court a mountain of trouble with their extreme antics. And now the troupe's successor has committed a murder. Seems the troupe's rare talent was inherited by the right person after all. A putrid talent for criminality. Sad Maddie shutting up the whole court with his words. You sound rather extreme yourself, prosecutor. Criminals with impure souls do not deserve sympathy, Your Honor. Ahem, as I was saying, after his expulsion, Mr. Reyes apparently went on to hold a grudge against the troupe. He would tell those close to him, I will get my revenge on Troupe Gramarye someday. Revenge, That certainly sounds antagonistic. So, the 13-year-old poster has been updated. And then his chance for revenge finally came. If you would be so kind, Detective Sky. I guess I don't have a choice, do I? So, Emma's first testimony. The victim planned to get his revenge on Troupe Gramarye during Trucy's magic show. Mr. Reyes was going to first steal a Gramarye notebook from the defendant. He then intended to reveal the secrets behind their magic tricks during the show. That was the victim's plan for revenge. And while he did in fact steal the notebook, the defendant murdered him before he had a chance to reveal the secrets. By the time the accused had discovered the notebook's theft, it was too late. Her only option was to kill Mr. Reyes and make it look like an accident.
Objection.
That's nothing but conjecture. The victim's assistant, Bonnie DeFam, gave the police a statement. She testified that just before the start of the show, Mr. Reyes said, I'm going to reveal all of Troupe Gramarye's secrets on stage today. What? Well, that isn't exactly a great starting point for a rebuttal, is it? You're telling me. Allow me to give you one piece of advice, defense. Oh, and what's that? Let it go and move on. Excuse me? Helping a sinner will only sully your own soul. One possessed of an unclean soul will burn in the flames of hell, and then be ever burdened with that sin in their next life. But I don't believe in that sort of thing. Besides, I have no intention of giving up. Oh, Holy Mother, grant me the strength to deal with this putrid lawyer. All actions have consequences, and yours will surely earn you the honor of being a mere stink bug at best in your next life. A stink bug? Now then, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination, please. And I think I'm gonna wrap things up here for today. It seems like a pretty okay place to stop before we start cross-examining and figuring things out. And plus my voice, like, even with the amount I've been hydrating, my voice feels like it's gonna give out any minute. So, yeah. Gonna save. And also my hay fever is making my nose rather stuffy. And I can't do anything about it. Well, I can blow my nose, obviously, but I can't. I've already had my hay fever tablet of the day, so I can't have any more until tomorrow. Okay, yeah, definitely saved. I will save again, just to make sure. There we go. Nope, I don't need to save. There we go. Okie dokie. So, let me put it on end of stream. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, then be sure to follow me if you don't already on Twitch. I am getting very, very close to my follow goal of 170 followers. So any new support I can get towards that goal on Twitch would be great. Also, turn your notifications on both Twitch and YouTube so you know when I go live. Also, on YouTube, like the video if you're watching on demand, react to the stream if you're watching live, comment on what your favourite part of this case has been so far, and also, as always, suggest game suggestions are more than welcome for any games that you might want to see. Not just me, but me and Fred as well play on stream. So, I shall be back tomorrow with more Yakuza 5 Remastered, and that stream will be starting at 7 PM BST. I'm really hoping that I won't. I mean, that's the thing with hay fever, is you can't really get rid of it. You can only kind of dull it a little bit. So this might be how I sound for like the rest of the summer until the pollen dies down again. And yeah, so just assume that if I'm stuffy, it's because I have hay fever, and I could do stuff about it, like blow my nose, but I doubt you guys want to hear those kind of nose blowing noises on stream. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube, but do join me tomorrow for Yakuza 5 Remastered if you can. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.